So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niren here, and today it is time to break FIFA 20 career mode once again, because we are going to be doing something that, strictly speaking, is completely impossible to do. We're taking one gender, taking a second gender, and putting them into the same football match, which, just to clarify for those that don't know, should technically not happen. It does happen in sports in the Olympics, including equestrianism, that's not a fact, and some other ones as well that I don't really know, but it definitely doesn't happen in the world of football. Well, today that is all changing. We're going to be taking the best possible women's team on FIFA 20 and trying to guide them to glory in a career mode season against male compatriots. Some of the biggest female sporting icons are going to be in this video and in this team, and we've modded them up against the usual male Premier League sides. We're using Arsenal because they won the Women's Super League last year. That is pretty much the only logic. And as you can see, one of them has been signed already. It isn't David Luiz, that's a lie. Don't ignore. Now, you thought we were just gonna have, you know, the players' names, the stats. No, we've got the actual players, the body types, the faces. Best of the lot is American winger Megan Rapinoe, who won the women's version of the Ballon d'Or this year, which is definitely a completely fair awarding of said prize, having played like 6 games all year. She'll be playing as part of a front three along with the likes of Samantha Kerr here below. The Australian striker's 92 overall. We've got French centre-back destroyer Wendy Renard, who was a star at the Women's World Cup last year. We've got our fellow compatriot, 28-year-old Eugenie Le Sommer. Jennifer Marajan, another attacking midfielder, this time from Germany, 91 overall. Amandine Henry, yet another French international defensive midfielder, 91 overall as well. Then we've got one of the newer additions to the elite category of female players on this game, Vivian Miedema, who actually plays for Arsenal's women's team in real life, which is quite jokes. She scored something stupid like 45 goals or something this calendar year, but still didn't win the Women's Ballon d'Or. It's definitely not a popularity prize. Lucy Bronze is the first of the English players. The other fullback is Amel Majiri from France. Then we've got the goalkeeper of choice being Ashlyn Harris, the American international at 86 overall. And finally, Stephanie Horton, 86 overall, English captain. Now, if you go on to enjoy this one, then slap a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. But we are going to play a game, the first game of the season with this side, and see how they do. Miguel Almiron, keep focused. I could see those wandering eyes there. So it's fair to say that there's been a slight rule change within the Premier League. The rest of the world is panicking at the prospect of a massive pandemic taking over and infecting and ultimately killing everybody, and the Premier League's been like, bun playing behind closed doors, get everybody involved. We stan, we really do. At the time of the coronavirus taking over, potentially there's been better times to do it, but we moved. There's a significant height difference amongst most of these lot as well. To be honest, I genuinely thought making Arsenal's team gender female would probably break the game, but in encouraging news, it actually hasn't, which I am quite surprised about. We've actually got the bodies as well. Like, it's not just the faces. Their gender on the game is listed as female. How has Eugenie Le Sommer won that in the air? What's going on? 54-year-old Carling drinkers called Barry are having a heart attack at this football game. Quotes such as, the game's gone, they're all soft, and let's blame the millennials, probably trending on Twitter at this point. I can't lie, the quality of this football match has not been phenomenal. Lovely back heel from Megan Rapinoe, but she's not getting on that through ball. I'm not seeing much pace. I'm not gonna lie, like, the women's team has got a lot of pace in it, but it's just not translating at all in game. Lads, no, not lads. I can't say we've just been torn apart. No gentlemanly activity here from Newcastle. They don't care about the gender difference. They're going all guns blazing. There's too many Americans in the side to be saying phrases like that. We've not changed the entire structural integrity of this league for this game to end 0-0. Now listen, this is just not gentlemanly behavior at all. Oh, listen, you've scored about 106 goals in all competitions. You can make a 4-yard pass. Lucy bronze on the ball, but it's golds that we're looking for in this game. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll stop. That joke wouldn't have even worked literally anyway. You can't even finish third in a football match. Right, Rapinoe down the line. It's time to be Rapido, though. Am I right, Spanish Dons? Multi-link? No, I've given the ball away. Never mind. Ironically, despite only having one player above 6 foot, it seems to be in the air where we're best right now. Eugenie Lasomma is the height of a Cocker Spaniel, and she's still holding her own. This is Samantha Kerr. I genuinely don't think Samantha Kerr has touched the ball till now. Looking for a shot. Okay, the slow day at the office for Vivian. Well, you haven't even had a shot. There's no point even wasting the goal graphic if there's not even been a shot involved. Phenomenal name that Newcastle midfielder's got there. This game is not really going to plan, I must say. It's not been a phenomenal showcase of either gender so far. The women's game is gone. The men's game is gone. Right, Amandine Henry. She's got good long shots. What you saying? Saying absolutely nothing is what they're saying. Megan Rapinoe. Miedema back to Rapinoe. Oh, this is danger for Newcastle. Can the women's side take the lead? Yes, they can. Arsenal are 1 goal up. Megan Rapinoe has done the job. Oh, let fly, son. Okay, also shouldn't have said son. Whatever gender we're talking about, the offspring is getting put up for adoption with shooting like that. Oh my goodness me. John Joe Shelby's been sent into early retirement. Miedema, Rapinoe. This is lovely. The shot was absolutely catastrophic though. Steve Bruce is somewhere down on the touchline screaming man on. He's already been cancelled by social media for it. Meanwhile, the 50-year-old Barrys have gone home. Unsure in their own masculinity, given that 11 women are currently defeating 11 men. They've decided that football is no longer the sport for them. They've gone home in their large trucks and or Ford Transit vans. They've put on their stained white vests. They've picked up Foster's, only however from a corner shop because it's cheap. Actually no, having said that, no. There's the possibility that it's owned by someone not from England, therefore you can't take a chance on it. Oh my goodness me. Megan Rapinoe has just been absolutely annihilated, and I'm sorry, it's just not allowed. It's all right. Balance has been restored. Ball is in. Newcastle looking for a late goal. That, though, is going to be it for this game. The women's side have defeated the men's team. It's a pretty stonking victory. Megan Rapinoe's goal is the goal to split the two sides. The lads have given me 100%. No, this is unacceptable. You yourself are a woman. We, though, are going to sim to the end of the season, and we're going to see how the squad does as a whole, how they do in the Premier League, and also then see how they do like individually. So on to the end of the season now, and this is how it has finished. Unfortunately, the all-star all-women's side has not won the Premier League. Did come relatively close, finishing in P3, but Liverpool took home the title by 10 points over Manchester City. Then Arsenal a further 6 points back in third, and Chelsea, United and Wolves. So despite having quite a few 90 rated players, we have fallen short. I don't know whether genuinely the stats sort of work in a different way based on gender on this game. Not in a bad way, but as in just there's a different rating system if you flick the genders to different things. Regardless, it may have had an impact. It felt like it did in the game, though to be fair, height is quite a big thing when determining strength and jumping and stuff, so that might have also been part of the problem. In terms of top scorers list, you can see this is how things finished. Sergio Aguero and Mo Salah share the golden boot with 30 goals each. Raul Jimenez finishes in third just ahead of Sadio Mane and Jennifer Marajan, the first of the female players in this list. The attacking midfielder scoring 22 goals, having played every game across the season. Then Vivian Miedema in P10, 16 goals across 36 games. I think those two are the only ones in the top 25. Yes, they are. In terms of assists, we've got 2 players in the top 7, and it's again Marajan and Miedema doing all the work. On to clean sheets, and Ashlyn Harris almost winning the Golden Glove, beaten only by Allison. She's also joined on 23 by Edison, legend of Manchester City as well, then it's a big gap back to the likes of Rui Patricio, Kasper Schmeichel, and Jordan Pickford. Ashlyn Harris and Jennifer Marajan played the most games across the season overall. Jennifer Marajan as well did bits in Europe, getting 8 goals and 5 assists in just 10 games. Amandine Henry got the next most amount of appearances with 51. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, big man, you're not meant to be in this video whatsoever, son. Vivian Miedema was the next top scorer, getting 22 in all competitions, including 16 in the league. I don't think we've seen Megan Rapinoe, though, have we? We haven't. Megan, why? She declines so much. Megan Rapinoe, though, playing the least amount of games out of any of the female players in this side. To be fair, that matches the amount of games she played in real life, so I can only imagine she's gonna win the Women's Ballon d'Or this year. That, though, I think is gonna wrap up this video breaking FIFA 20 once again. If you've enjoyed this video, then please slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It is at the official FNG on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.